Welcome to this channel and to the third episode of our California and Oregon trip. My name is Thomas and I have the channel together with my wife Karina. In the first episode we spent 2 fantastic days in the redwood forests of northern California. Then we left California and drove along the Oregon coast to the city of Newport. And after that we went inland to Silver Falls State Park with its many waterfalls. In this episode we drive to the city of Bend, where we do a very memorable hike in the Smith Rock State Park. We left Silver Falls in the afternoon and drove the last 200 kilometers to Bend, where we would stay 4 nights. Most of the trip was dominated by high forested mountains, where several large areas were damaged by fire. We only passed a few smaller towns. Mostly it was wilderness. As we approached Bend, we came to a town called Sisters. It looked pretty and worth a visit, but it had been a long day, so we carried on to the hotel. But if we come here again, we will definitely stay in Sisters. As you approach Bend, the landscape changes gradually. The city is on the edge of the high desert, and the nature is very different from what we have seen so far on this trip. We will tell you a little more about Bend at the end of this video, but now over to our day in Smith Rock State Park, only 30 minutes from Bend. The park has plenty of parking, for which you pay $5. Here you can choose to take a shorter walk and go to some viewpoints, or you can do as we did, take a proper hike up to the top and down the other side. The only problem this day was that the bridge over the river was closed because they were building a new one.
Får vi se om vi kommer över här på något vis. De håller på att bygga om bron för att komma över till andra sidan, så vi får vada.
Due to the bridge construction, only a few people made it across the river. We only met about 10 people on the entire hike. Now we're going to climb this mountain. We had to take a detour because they were building this bridge. We had to cross far over there. But now we're going up here and it might be pretty tough. Misery Trail is the name. Initially we thought we would hike around the top itself, but it turned out that we would have to climb up to it. Here we took a break and we thought we had climbed really high, but the worst part was ahead. At the top we looked down at the last part of the climb. It was without a doubt the toughest. Before going to the mountain top, we took a break in the shade and had some food. We were really tired, but also very happy.
Där sitter en korp. Ska fortsätta gå bort där.
Nu ska vi börja gå ner för det här var en härlig, spännande upplevelse.
We were up there on the highest cliff. Then we climbed down and it went really well. It's so beautiful around this river. It's almost like it was designed by a park engineer. Then there are houses, a few here and there on the heights.
Ska vi ganska snart korsa floden igen och Carina har hittat värsta stocken här som hon ska ha hjälp av när hon går över.
Now we just have to get around that crest. Then it's time for Carina to use her big stick.
Bra kämpat. Nu är det bara sista biten kvar till bilen.
In conclusion, we can say that even if you only take a short walk and go to some viewpoints, Smith Rock is definitely worth a visit. If you have a little extra time and energy, you will not regret walking the Misery Trail. We have learned that you can handle more than you think. The hike we did was 8 kilometers. Just 10 minutes from Smith Rock, you find this viewpoint. That was the end of this day's adventure. Bend is the largest city in the area and you will find everything you need there. We didn't get to explore it as much as we would have liked, but it had many good places to eat. Since there is so much to do in the area, it's a perfect base to have for a few days. Our channel is new and you will help us a lot if you subscribe. Have a nice day and thank you for watching. See you soon.